My name is Major, and I can't wait for you guys to see this new case study, this transformation video with Nicole. Nicole lost 60 pounds in 3 months. Can you believe that? 60 pounds, and she has a new lease on life. Nicole was able to fit back into a pair of jeans that she kept from her 20s. Can you believe that? And she's able to fit back into her wedding dress. But I don't want to steal her thunder. I want you guys to hear it from yourself. Now, ahead of time, I'm going to let you know a little warning there. There was some static in this video, but listen up. I'm sure you're going to be inspired by Nicole's testimonial. So sit back and take a listen and just get inspired by Nicole's transformation.
Okay, recording is in progress. Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Well, first, Nicole, what I wanted to say is I wanted to acknowledge your amazing work and the results in the last 5 months. So proud of you. And thank
Yeah.
you for trusting me with your process and that you've shown a lot of progress and specifically in your strength and endurance. I'm impressed. And so far, it's been awesome and inspiring. You've been inspiring me.
Yeah.
So this is like it's like coming back at me. It kind of like reaffirms like this is why I do what I do.
Right.
So
Exactly.
I just want to say thank you for that, for allowing me to help you transform your life. Yeah,
Yes.
say that first. So we're gonna get right into it.
Okay.
The softball question just to start. So I want to take us back to your earlier journey for a minute, and how did you first get, on this fitness and health journey?
Well, I mean, I had started years ago with you, and then due to issues, health issues and surgeries, things like that, I'd fallen off the wagon, honestly, for about 8 years because I just really allowed all of that to take over along with my job at the time. And I feel like within the last, I'm going to say year and a half, 2 years, I said to myself, I had through the years put on about 60 pounds, of weight, which is a lot, is a lot. And my heart rate and my blood pressure were just almost uncontrollable. And I think with the weight and COVID also, getting COVID, I just said, I'm going to take control of my life and I'm going to, get back to where I need to be healthy wise. And between you and a dietitian and my family doctor that I've had since I was 8,
Okay.
um, I had to do this for me and for my family and my kids, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah,
Awesome.
because I really felt like, if I didn't get that in check, I was either going to have a stroke or a heart attack or something of that nature because I was so out of alignment.
So, what was the biggest challenge for you at that time? What would you say was the biggest challenge?
I think the biggest challenge for me was the stress of work. Honestly, I just really allowed work and my family. Don't get me wrong, your family's going to come first a lot, but
Right. Right.
just didn't let myself be a priority, you know? So, and that's hard to do, I think, as a mom and just period, when you have children, make yourself a priority.
Okay. So, going a little deeper, what were some of the things that you've tried before to get, that healthy outcome that you were looking for? What were some things you tried before?
I think I try to really follow, and not that it's not healthy, but the fruits and vegetables and making sure I was trying to get all of those in. And um, even though I was getting them in, I probably wasn't watching the quantity, So now I just really watch the quantity, but mainly I focused on protein and protein along with the weights. I had always been driven and thought that I needed to get the cardio, so much cardio in. really, I feel like once you get into your 40s, you need to start focusing on the weights, and that's where you came in and helped for me.
Well, that's good because that goes right into the next question. I mean, what made you reach out to me at that time? What made you reach
Um, what made me reach out to you is I had you had been such an advisor to me in the past,
Mhm.
and I was successful the last time. I just, like I said, completely fell off the wagon, and I wanted to give you a chance again to see
Oh,
if
thank you.
my transformation. And
Okay.
honestly, a lot. Both you and I have changed throughout the 12 years, and I've said that this time around is just it's fun, you know.
Okay. All right. Good. Yeah, you
It's
have to have fun doing this, right?
right. It's fun, and so I used to kind of have the anxiety of what was coming next, in our workouts, and I don't sort of have that in a way. I mean, maybe I still do a little bit, but because we change it up so much, I can't have the anxiety because I don't know what's coming next, right?
Oh, good. Okay.
Fun.
Okay.
It's fun. And
And
I
it's
know that it's
fun.
good.
Good.
Yeah.
So, what were some of your big wins you like to share, like so far?
Um, the big wins I would say for me is my core, for one thing. I feel like it's has significantly changed, but my arms and my muscle mass. I mean, I never thought I would actually have like muscles in my arms
Okay.
that I would be able to see them. And I'm
Okay.
like, I can look at my arms and I'm like, wow, I got some guns.
Okay. Wow, you know what?
Um,
You're asking questions that you're like really rolling into the next question because my next question was, have you noticed any changes at home or at work or within your life? Anything that you've noticed in general after seeing such amazing results in your fitness and health?
I just feel like I'm able to breathe again and just be more present um, in moments because of my health, honestly. And so I couldn't ask for a better support that I've had throughout my transformation. So
Well, okay. All right.
yeah.
So, how did you find the process of following this program? Despite being so busy and everything, how did you find this process? What did you think of?
Well, for me, because of the time that you have here, I can usually fit it in.
Okay.
So, I just the I feel like I at least fit in 2 and usually sometimes 3 times a week. Every
Mhm.
day you're here, I try to make it there. And I think maybe in the past, um, you being here every day, I felt like I had to be there, and then it just became overwhelming. And then
Okay.
now I've really just focused on the weights and just trying to get in 2 to 3 days solid, a week,
Right.
not
All right.
5.
Okay.
I feel like you start thinking 5 out of 7. Wow, that's a
That's
lot.
a lot. It gets overwhelming. It can be
To me,
overwhelming.
it's overwhelming. Yeah.
So, what were some of the challenges you had during the program, and how did you find the support in overcoming them?
So for me, the challenges were I was so worried about my back and my core because that's where my surgeries had been. But I feel like you helped with that workout and you make sure that I don't injure that again. Like I feel like this time around, we're both more cautious about it, and
Mhm.
I don't feel pushed to the point where I could get hurt. Like not that you did that in the past, but I'm just saying that maybe I'm just more aware that I'm older now.
Okay. So, did you ever wish you had started much earlier than you did?
Oh yes, I wish obviously that I would have
Mhm.
stayed solid in my plan, but yeah, I hit some roadblocks and I've changed that now. You
Yeah.
know, turned torn a corner. Or it started a new chapter. I feel like.
Yes. Okay. So were you hesitant at all before joining me?
I was, yes,
Okay.
I was,
Okay.
because of weights and stuff. I was a little nervous that maybe I shouldn't do weights because not that I wanted to necessarily get big or bulky. Mine was more so just injuring and things of that nature. But I feel like because we've done it so gradual, and we careful throughout the I don't ever worry about that too much.
Okay. Okay, good. And
You know.
so what changed your mind about that? I mean, I think you just kind of answered that. What changed your mind?
Yeah, it was the adaption. I feel like that now that we have. I think you've been able to adapt some of your workouts to people that and you're just really good about. Are you feeling that in your back? If you are, then or you can see it right off the bat if maybe it is too much weight, and so you yourself are like, nah, let's not.
Okay.
Let's
Okay,
let's
good.
lower it a bit.
So were
So
there any other concerns you had prior to committing to getting in shape, getting healthier with the help of a coach? Any other concerns you had?
no, I didn't really have any concerns. It was just knowing that I had to do this, more than anything, and had to make the commitment. So, and I still have to make the commitment for sure.
Okay. Well, you know that there, um, so many people, they start and stop and start and stop and wanting to make a change in their health and fitness, but they're just not moving forward for whatever reason. So I'm going to ask you, I got 4 questions and I'm going to pick 2 of the questions. So
Okay.
what would you say to someone hesitating because they don't think they have the time for something like this?
Um, I think anybody should be able to give themselves 15, 30 minutes a day to keep yourself healthy and to keep you present with your family. So, and only you can do that. And so you have to be responsible for yourself. So, an hour and a half for your health a week really is uh, is so doable. Is
Okay. So, what would you say to someone who doesn't think investing this much into their health and fitness is worth it?
um I can just say for myself with the 60-pound weight loss that I've had, and just feeling better myself, my getting off of blood pressure medicine that I've been on and never thought I could I'm so close to being completely off of it.
Yeah.
So, and just being on vitamins and that's it, not being on anything prescribed is my thing. It's just being able to um, not be on any medicine and do it myself because I'm choosing healthy choices, not only in food, but, physically also.
Okay. So I know in particular, there were 3 milestones that I wanted you to share. So
Yes.
those were 3 big milestones. Would you mind sharing?
Yeah, so I had kept a pair of jeans that I had probably had in my late 20s, early third, late
Okay.
20s. No, it was late 20s, and so I'm able to wear them now, and here I'm in the late 40s. So that was a huge milestone.
Okay.
So obviously, I'm at the weight that I was at when I was in my 20s.
Okay.
Just
See, can you
great.
believe that?
No, can't believe that. And then I also had that one. I still have one more, but I had that one black dress that started dating my husband and able to put that back.
That was and then your wedding dress.
Yeah, and
That
my
was
wedding
your
dress.
first one.
Yeah.
You said, I wanted to get to the
Yeah.
place where I could fit into my wedding dress.
Yep. So my
That
wedding
was
dress was
good.
first because and then then the black dress, and then
Yeah.
and the jeans.
Jeans. Oh wow. Okay, so before we wrap up,
Okay.
now that you've seen the results, what are you looking forward to the most over the next 6 months of your life? Anything specific that you're feeling more confident or empowered to do now that you didn't think you'd be able to do before?
Um, now I still hope I haven't done it yet, but to go to a class because I never because of the weight, um, I didn't feel confident enough in going to a class. So, that's still kind of like on my bucket list. I haven't done.
Mhm.
I can't even. I don't know when I've gone to an actual, aerobic class or anything like that. So that's my next like bucket list thing to do that and kayaking. Like
Oh wow.
things that I've never tried in my life. Kayaking is my other thing that I really want to try.
Kayaking is your other thing. Wow. So you
Yeah.
know what? I think this is the first time I heard you say 60 pounds. I didn't
Yeah.
know that. It was
Yeah.
60 pounds.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
So
amazing.
yeah,
That's amazing. That's
it's
amazing.
a
Well,
lot. Yeah.
I should have did this in the beginning, but I'm going to have you introduce yourself and
So
tell me, say what you do, what you do.
okay. So my name's Nicole Thielman. I am 48. I have worked at Miller Coors for 25 years and have worked with you, Major, on and off the 12 years that you've been here. And in the beginning, I was an inspiration for people, and I think that's what brought me back to you. Also, is I mean, my friend Tammy was the one that said I was the reason why she started with you,
Yes.
and so I said to myself, I need to get back there. I need to be present and feel healthy.
Okay.
So
Well, you know what?
yeah.
You know what? This wasn't bad at all.
Well, hopefully, you were able to hear Nicole's transformation, her case study, and you got some inspiration from her transformation. And if you're ready to take the first step under the guidance of an experienced pro who will quickly identify what's slowing you down the most right now from hitting your goals, type coach right now and let's chat and see if a fully customized fitness solution makes sense for you right now.